Hey guys, welcome back to Tracy's Local Learning and welcome to the Zen Den. Haven't been out here, in a while, but I run my dehydrator out here in the summertime so I don't overheat the house unintentionally. So I want to show you guys what I'm up to. So for all of you that don't know, this is my Hamilton Beach dehydrator. I've had it for, I think I'm going on 7 years. It's amazing. I run it 24/7 and it just keeps on ticking. So, first I'm going to show you some of the things that I've been working on when it comes to my dehydrator and products that I've already done. So, I'm going to take these off. This is Clever's, so I have it dehydrated. Now with Clever's, I do it two ways. I'll leave it like this, fairly whole with the stems, and the other way I do it is I powder it. So I haven't powdered it yet, but I just keep filling jars and jars and jars until I have what I need. The other thing that I have done, oh, this is Cleaver's as well. Okay, so I have two of them already done. I'm ahead of the game there with my heavy metal detox. Okay, so this is my second jar, and this is my oregano. So I've already filled one jar this size, and I'm filling another one. This is my comfrey. So again, with my comfrey, I will do it two ways. I will leave it whole and I will powder it for poultices and whatnot. This is the start of my parsley. My parsley is really not doing well this year. Cilantro is going great, but parsley is not so much. I do have the one from last year that's turning to seed, so I'm super happy about that. This is sage and sage flowers because they were starting to bud and makes a really nice cup of tea. This is one of the jars of my rose petals from my roses that I harvested. And now I'm on to this whole basket to get it onto the dehydrator. So let me see, where am I looking at? Oh, okay, over there. I just want to make sure I don't know which way to go. Okay, I'm going to put this down a little bit. Can you guys see? There we go. So I use my dehydrator out in the greenhouse at this time of year, like I said, to avoid heating up the house. And I want to know what you guys have on your dehydrators. What kind of things do you dehydrate, or do you dehydrate? I literally dehydrate everything and I love it. Okay, so first thing to go on is my St. John's wort. I will show you guys a close-up of this once I get the tray filled. So this is a very small leafed plant, right? It doesn't have a lot of surface area. The stems are fairly skinny on it. So I really load up my dehydrator when it comes to this particular herb. And I'm not afraid of it not drying, even at the lowest temperature. Because like I said, with all my medicinal herbs, I run my dehydrator at the lowest setting, which is 100. And that works perfectly. Okay, I think I have enough on this tray. I'm just going to quickly show you. See, that's what it's looking like. It's fairly full. Sorry about the lighting. It's fairly full, but there's still a lot of room for movement there. Okay, so next tray. Now, again, I have down my fabric liners so that my herbs don't fall through. And now I'm going to do, I think I have enough for another tray of the St. John's wort. And I'm going to get that done. Now, this is another medicinal I have not done a video on for a couple different reasons. A lot of people feel that it is a potent, how about we say that? Potent medicinal, and that people don't know how to use it correctly. However, if, like I always say, you do your research. Hang on here, my tripod's sitting funny. Nothing a piece of tissue won't do, eh? Yeah, do your own research on all of these things, of course, ever before you use them. And if you're pregnant, make sure you do your research before you even so much as have a cup of tea. Okay, so that's 2 trays of that. Now I'm going to do my goldenrod. Okay, so I finally harvested it, you guys, and I harvest it in quite big sections. So now what I do is I come along and I pull those back, and I'm not going to put the stems on my dehydrator, but I'm just going to shear off the leaves and the flowers, and I'm going to put those onto the dehydrator. And I am presently working on a goldenrod video that I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe a week or so from now, I'll have enough information on it to bring you guys, you know, a valuable video, something that gives you all the information that you're going to need. So when it comes to goldenrod, it's the leaves and the flowers. The stalks are medicinal, but I don't use them as much just because they take a lot longer to dry, and I have an abundance of the flower and the leaf, so I really don't need to get too picky with the stalks. However, I mean, if you're looking for those properties that this herb does provide, you can throw them in your soups and your stews and your bone broths, and you know, much like, I don't know, like onion or carrots. I mean, even onions and carrots have medicinal benefits, and that's why we put them in our food, right? That's why we eat them. So goldenrod is no different than those other vegetables that I spoke about, other than the fact that they call this a weed. So I want to tell you guys something real quick. Goldenrod gets a bad rap, and that's because it looks like ragweed. When people's allergies go nuts, it's not from goldenrod, it's from ragweed, and they bloom at the same time. And because it's a bright yellow, just like ragweed, a lot of people think that that's what's causing their allergies, when the fact of the matter is that it helps with allergies. Okay, so I have a lot of goldenrod here, like a lot, but I'm going to be hanging this to cure it. So I just wanted to get a little bit on the dehydrator. And now I'm going to show you the last thing that I was out harvesting, and that's heel all. I do have a video on this. This is an amazing natural weed with so many benefits and properties to it. So I encourage you guys to check out all these videos on, especially the weeds, because there's no cost to you, you know, other than learning the information and going out and finding the plant. You know, a lot of these medicinals that you find in the wild, they're really super easy, to bring home and to start growing on your property or your patio or in a pot or anything. So I want you guys to tell me down in the comments below, what are you dehydrating today? What is in your apothecary? Do you have an apothecary? I keep thinking that one day I might just show you guys my apothecary. But in the meantime, I want to inspire you to get stuff dehydrating. I was saying that I cure goldenrod. So with some of my medicinals, what it means to cure it is to hang it. So I will put it in a grouping, and I will hang it in a cool, dark room, and I will let it naturally dry out. Most of the time, because it's such a fluffy type plant, goldenrod, I will like just clip them along with a hanger with like clothespins, because I don't want them to mildew in the middle when they're drying. It's another wonderful one to get into your garden and start growing. Super easy to grow, grows to like 7, 8, 9 feet tall, depending on where you're at. And that's it. That's all I wanted to say. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming by my channel. And if you watched all the way, please stick a butterfly in the chat. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.